There's a new primer tube filling product on the market. It's called PrimaFill from Double Alpha, and in this video, we're gonna take a hands-on look. Gavin here from UltimateReloader.com. Earlier on my channel, you saw me review the Primer Pro by Double Alpha. This is a fully automatic primer collating and primer tube filling machine, which is focused specifically on small primers. Small primers are the most popular primer size in Europe for competitive pistol and rifle shooting, and therefore that product is focused on that specific size of primers. This machine is great. I use it for things like 9mm or 223. It does a great job filling the tubes, and basically all you have to do is dump the primers into the machine and it fills those tubes. It uses magnetic collars that are attached to either Dillon tubes or Double Alpha's new primer tubes. But Double Alpha got a couple pieces of feedback. One was, what about large primers? And the other was, what about the cost? The PrimaFill is the answer to those questions. PrimaFill is less than half the cost of the Primer Pro, and it works with both small and large primers. So I'm going to get this out of the box for the very first time, and we'll see what we have inside. So in the box, we've got two things. We've got the main housing and we've got the lid. Large and small is written right on top of the lid. If we flip the unit over, we've got a battery door. This unit does not come with the required 9-volt battery, so I've got a Duracell unit here that I had on hand. Just gonna plug in the terminals here. It's got a little bit of foam to keep some tension on the battery there. So this is a momentary switch. If we hold the button down, we can feel it vibrate, which is going to cause the primers to float. There's serrations here that are going to allow us to write the primers to the correct side, and we've got this wedge here, the little plug, if you will, that's going to cover up the port that we're not using, and it just flips from one side to the other. So for loading large primers, we're going to put the plug on the small primer side, and if we're loading small primers, we're just going to flip that over and put it on the large primer side to block the exit port there. So that is the unit. These DAA primer tubes, we're just going to pull off the pickup side, and then that's going to plug right into the unit, and then we can use this little lever here to let go of it. So that is the unit. Why don't we load some primers? I thought it would be a good idea to show both pistol primers and rifle primers, small primers and large primers. So we're going to start with some small pistol primers. We just pop off the lid. We want to keep the plastic tray stationary and then move the cardboard sleeve off. You can see there. And it just takes a little bit of oscillation. And it looks like we need to move our plug here. Might have to write one primer. Okay, the magnetic plug moves to the large side because we're loading small primers. We're going to use the red pickup tube. Red is small in Double Alpha color coding, and blue is large. So we're going to keep these over towards the large side and then just have them kind of stack no more than about 1 or 2 deep. Give it a little bit of a rocking motion. That is seeming to work well here. Very nice. So if you keep the primers from stacking up, they appear to just fall right in. It's going to take a little bit of practice, I can see here. So there's a small tube. Let's load some large primers. I'm going to do basically the same thing. We've got large rifle here. Keep the tray stationary. Move the sleeve off. Give these a little bit of a shake till they are all righted. Okay, that was pretty quick. I'm going to move my plug once again. Probably should have done that first. All part of learning to use this new machine. Okay. Now we're going to keep the primers kind of on the other side. as they are loading. Okay. And ease them over. Oh, there we go. Got too many bunched up there. It's all about finding just the right angle, it looks like. I can feel my fingers being saved. So there we go. There is a large tube, and that was quick. I really like it. So there you go, a hands-on look at the PrimaFill system from the Double Alpha Academy. You saw me load my very first tubes with this system, and I think with a bit more practice, things are going to go even quicker and even more smoothly. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications because I've got a lot more cool related high volume loading content where you'll see PrimaFill and Primer Pro, more Mark 7, more Dillon 1100, more Dillon 750. I've got a lot of high volume reloading to do, and I can't wait to do that. Also, what do you think of PrimaFill? What do you think of Primer Pro? Please drop a comment and we'll start a discussion. Links in the video description. First link is to a full article that's going to have more detail, links to product pages. I'm on Patreon. I've got Ultimate Reloader shirts at the Ultimate Reloader store. Thank you for supporting Ultimate Reloader. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Until next time, happy shooting and happy reloading.